My name's Tanya Sullivan. We are an international group of holistic wellness leadership development professionals collaborating on programs for nutrition and stress mastery. And we're here to share some simple tips to deal with the variety of challenges you may be experiencing right now from what's going on in our world and all the uncertainty around that. Today's topic is anxiety, and that is a little bit of a follow-up from our fear last week, because that's what fear often leads to. And the hallmark symptom of anxiety is shallow breathing. So shallow, fast breathing, and our heart rate usually increases. So one of the best things you can do just as soon as you are aware of that is to think about doing some deep breathing exercises, because then you can really fill your lungs with some cleansing breaths. And then it's amazing how it will bring your heart rate down, your blood pressure down, and slow down your breathing. So one of these examples is what we call 4-7-8 breathing. And we're all going to do it together here. So you breathe in for 4, hold for 7, and then you breathe out for 8. And I'll try not to go too slowly because some people can hold for longer. Are you ready? So we're going to go breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you would repeat this 4 times, and then hopefully that will bring your nervous system back into a better place. And if not, you can continue with other types of deep breathing. Now I'm going to hand it over to Claudia for her tips.
Hi, my name is Connie Stewart. I'm a holistic health and weight loss coach. And when we think about anxiety, typically worry is associated with that because we are nervous about something. And in these times right now, oftentimes the thing that people are worried about is their family, their friends around them, even to the point of some parents are demanding that their kids contact them constantly when they're out and about. And because we imagine all the possible worst scenarios, and that's really what we don't want to do. We don't want your mind to go down all of those different paths. And this may be, some people may think this is kind of funny, but one thing that I'd like to have you have a tip is when you find yourself being overly aware of the worry, that thinking about how the worst possible scenarios that could happen to you, your family, your kids, your parents, I'd like you to just play a game. Get your phone out and download one of those mindless little games that we have that we all make fun of on our phone, honestly, because, you know, enjoyment, laughter is actually a great stress reliever and a great way to relieve yourself of this anxiety and worry. So find the one you like. If you like words, then to get a Scrabble game of some sort on your computer, on your phone. Or if you like one of those little ones where you just trace little things around, you're hitting little things. Just something to slow your mind down and get you to be present with where you are, and kind of understanding that a lot of these things are not going to happen. Most of these things that you were worried about will not be happening. So I want you to be able to laugh. Laughter relieves a lot of things. The breathing helps with the parasympathetic nervous system, but laughing does as well. Enjoy yourself. When you smile, you actually relieve a lot of things going on in your mind. So a lot of these memes that people have been out, I've just been thoroughly enjoying them because they're just funny. And so it's good to laugh, to be able to just, even if you have to make yourself, and it may seem funny at first, but to just kind of make yourself laugh, so that maybe forced at first, but it'll be a way to lighten and energize, but also relieve a lot of that worry and anxiety. So next is Melody.
Yeah, thanks, Claudia. I'm a registered holistic nutritionist as well, and workplace wellness professional and stress master coach too. And I think a lot of us can experience anxiety from time to time, and this situation we're in the world is no different. In fact, it's probably escalating for people a lot right now, and it really depends on your choice of actions. And I'll take the example of, how you manage your media. And I'm talking about headlines and watching news. And when you choose to do that as well, it's really, if you want to keep up to date on things, that's fine, but keep it to a bare minimum. Maybe not even daily. It's just not that necessary. These headlines can drive anxiety feelings pretty immediately, depending on what they're speculating on and all the uncertainties. And we do know that media tends to help with the fear mongering, and we just don't need that amount of stimulus. Choose your activities wisely. Choose things like maybe a funny comedy movie if you're going to spend some time watching TV, especially with your family. Especially keep away from eating during watching the news as well. But anxiety is really something you can help prevent, just as much as using some of the tools like breathing and whatnot to help get yourself more to the present, or choosing something funny to read instead, choosing something more mindful. Maybe it's a course that you wanted to be taking for years, and all of a sudden you decided to dive into that. So choose something different to focus on, and that will certainly help keep your anxiety at bay. All right, thanks. Over to Paula.
Hi, welcome. My name is Paula Jablonski, and I am a registered nurse, a holistic wellness coach, and a stress mastery educator. And when I think about anxiety, I think about being aware of what is actually going on inside my body, okay? My heart starts beating, all right? I might feel a little flushed in the face, a little sweaty palms, and it's bringing that awareness to the forefront so that it's easier for me to sort of lessen the anxiety with whatever is going on. It doesn't have to just necessarily be, all this uncertainty at this time, but at any, time in my life. But some of the tips that I would offer you would be on the nutritional side is to maybe cut back on some of your stimulants, okay? If you smoke cigarettes or your alcohol intake, check that, your sugar intake, that will help, decrease your anxiety, as well as, check in with your body, pay attention, wiggle your toes and become more connected with yourself. And, the same thing with your breathing is to step back and observe your environment and be more connected with yourself. Thank you. Sabrina.
Hi, I'm Sabrina Gonder, and I'm a health coach, and I'm also a stress mastery associate. And I love all the tips that have been shared so far. And another thing that's really helpful since the weather has gotten better is to get outside, get out in nature, get some sunshine. Forest bathing is a term, and that's, go for a hike, go for a walk. You can do that very safely in most areas. And spending that quality time with the people that you're able to be around right now. And also, I'm a big fan of lavender essential oil to help with anxiety because it's natural, and just breathing that or putting that on the bottoms of your feet can be very relaxing. It also ties into self-care. So a lot of people have time they haven't ever had before. And so it's a great time to take a bath, to read a book, to learn something new, to relax, and just be really kind to yourself. And that's my tip for dealing with anxiety.